What's up, guys? Anime Last Stand is going absolutely insane. We have a new best damage unit, and they also just dropped a brand new sneak for the update coming this weekend, which is actually insane. I can't wait to show you guys. But before we hop in, remember, we are doing the 1 million Robux giveaway. We are very close, guys. We're trying to get to 1 million subscribers, and I have plenty of Robux now. So if you guys want to enter that, hit the subscribe button and drop a like on the video, and let's get to 1 million, guys. All right, first, let's go take a look at the new sneak, and then I'll show you guys the new best damage unit. All right, so we go over here to the Discord. I'm going to have this link right here, guys, under the tier list. This is if you want to get the spreadsheet I have. I'm going to try to remember to copy it and put it in the description or in the pinned comment. So here we go, guys. So game news. First up, they said that there is a new update for part 2 of Dragon Ball. Is going to be insane in content. So as you guys can see, I'm about to show you, it definitely is. So if we take a look at sneaks, here we go, guys. So remember, guys, in the podcast they said UI Goku, and then in this one, look at this, guys. That is Black Frieza. So we're getting Black Frieza and UI Goku. Honestly, this is probably like the most insane update I've ever seen. Usually games would just drop one every like 3 months. And he says 30k reacts for the next sneak, so let's make sure you guys react to that. And he can be Goku. I don't know if that means he can beat the new UI Goku, but my guess is he's going to be an ultimate. I believe the Godly is going to be UI Goku, like they said in the podcast. So I am very, very, very hyped for that. So now let's go take a look at the new best damage units. And let's just say all these new update units, guys. Oh my gosh, I did not realize how much OP they were compared to the other guys. Let me show you. All right, let's start off with number 50 on this list. We got Gorgon. Now the problem with Gorgon is the AoE circle. So I don't really recommend it. And also Rukia is now dropped under number 51, guys. Wow. So the thing about Rukia though is she does have really good AoE DPS, which means her AoE and DPS together are really good. And she's hybrid and has that cool freeze ability. All right. Astd Evo got that AoE cone. All right, looking pretty good. Again, though, 12 million DPS is just not meta anymore, so I can't really recommend these units like Division Captain, Kisuke. Kisuke does have that ability, though, which is pretty nice, and some pretty decent AoE DPS as well. Kin Venom Master, I've talked about him a lot. I have him. He's really good, but the problem with Kin is the fact that he's only good like in the middle of the waves because of his weird passive ability. I don't know if it lets me show you that here. Stats. Okay, it looks like I have to go into the in-game to show you that, but his passive ability is really weird, so I don't really recommend it. Turbo Depress from the Halloween capsules is also pretty good with his electric, but you can see, guys, his AoE DPS is so low. Basically what that means is his has a really small AoE circle. All right, Diablo surprisingly still in the top 40. Yami still in the top 40. Perona. Now the thing about Perona, she's a support unit and AoE full. So you can see she's slow, stun, and has all of that damage for the AoE. So she's actually really good. Cringy, he's actually surprisingly half decent. But again, the problem with him is that right there, guys. His AoE DPS is so low. And that's because his AoE is AoE circle. All right, Hikari Evo is still up there as well with his weird crit. His damage looks low, but once you factor in that crit, it's actually really good. Yuji Evo is still on the list as well. Again, he does have that crit bonus. 305 million DPS, though. That means he has an AoE circle that's really small. Milim, again, a really small AoE circle, which really kind of affects things. Poochie, part of the Godly Evo for Dio, is still good as well, guys. Not only does he have good DPS, but he's AoE full, meaning his AoE DPS is very, very good. Rimuru is still number 36 on this list, which is pretty impressive. Now, what this does mean, guys, is we need a new Water Godly. So my theory is that the new Goku UI is going to be a Water Godly because it was Water in All-Star Tower Defense. So I feel like they might make it Water in this game as well because he is bluish. So, and they do kind of, you know, they kind of need, maybe those Aqua get those Water. I think they, or maybe he was light. I'm not 100% sure, but sometimes they make Goku in Water in certain games because he's blue hair or something. All right, Dio is still good. This is Dio mid-Evo. Ichibei, honestly, I'm kind of surprised he's this high on the list. Now, he does have that eraser ability, which is really, really nice. But unfortunately, his AoE line means his DPS isn't that good. But I'm surprised Ichibei's that good. I'm glad I got him now. Monster from the capsules is also good as well. He's a slow unit with some decent AoE. But he's AoE line, so keep that in mind. This guy will just skip him. Brook Evo. Now, if you guys don't know, Brook Evo is actually dropping this weekend. If you guys do want to get Brook Evo, he's part of the clan event. Now, last time I checked, my clan was in the top 10. So, yeah. So, it's from this clan event, and this is called the Soul King Capsule. That's how you actually get Brook. So, right now, we are number 8 on the list, so we got to grind harder, but I'm sure we'll get there. We were number 1. Yeah, we're number 1 in gems, but for some reason we're having trouble with the candy. Yamamoto, he's pretty good. Burns and summons, not bad. Gojo is still on this list, which is really good. So Gojo is highly recommended on any slot. And look at that guy, slow, nuke, and time stop. Oni General, really, really good. Belladora Evo, also really good as well. Fear Nightmare, again, he's decent. He has Bleed and Fear, which is pretty solid. Johnny Tusk Act 4, 17.99. Again, slow and cripple is actually pretty decent. Kira Evo, 18 million detonation. Not the most insane, to be honest, but he's good. Again, though, he does have an AoE circle, so while I like 18 million DPS, I don't like the AoE circle. It's the same problem that Ichigo, the secret unit, has from the portal. You can see his DPS seems really high, but when you factor in his AoE, DPS, and range, like, it's just trash. Ancient Giant is really good, guys. Look at that. He's from the last update, 19 million damage, full AoE hybrid, and look at that, guys. He's full AoE, so his AoE DPS is very good as well. So Ancient Giant is actually really good. Now, the thing is, like I said in my last video, I actually have a frick ton of Ancient Giants. So if anybody needs one, all you guys have to do is get the Evo item, and I'll give you one until I run out. So look at that, guys. So comment down below if anybody needs Ancient Giant. As soon as they're tradable, I'm just going to give them all away because they're clogging up my inventory right now. And I don't like it. All right, your watch is also very good as well. Again, he does have that full AoE action, and look at that DPS, guys. So I think he's currently the best water unit. We'll double check, but that's considering like the best water unit is like number 21. I definitely think this means UI Goku is going to be water. So comment down below what element do you think UI Goku is going to be. Escanor is surprisingly number 20 on this list for a godly, which is insanely low. But again, his AoE DPS is half decent, but I'm shocked he's that low. He needs a buff. Monster number 8, he's still on this list, but again, he has that terrible AoE DPS. Gecko Moria is another unit with bad AoE DPS. Black Flames, but he's pretty decent. Low budget Ichigo. Kuremi is actually really high on this list still. He's one of the most recommended units. Not only is he cheap to place, he has a nuke. He also has some really, really decent DPS. But unfortunately, his AoE circle is really big, but he's not fully AoE, so that kind of decreases the AoE DPS there. Kid Venom Master, this is with his passive. If you're able to use his passive, he's decent. But there's just better units out there now. Goku Black, look at that, guys. I'm surprised Goku Black's only number 15. I'm assuming that's Goku Black. Yeah, that's Goku Black Evo. Black Flames, though, AoE line. So he's actually pretty good, but I thought he was better. Huh. I'm surprised he's that low. Shadow and Rage, again, guys, I give away like probably like 30 to 40 shadows already. So if anybody needs Shadow on Evo, I got you. But you just have to get the Shadow Evo item. Because I just have so many shadows, and my friends and mods have so many shadows to help give away as well. So shout out to them. Dracula, I actually do have Alucards to give away too. So these are, I don't have as many, but I do have a bunch. So if anybody has Alucard's Evo item, let me know, and I will give you one. So yeah, I want to help you guys out as much as I can. I don't ask for anything in return either. Just make sure you have enough jewels to accept it. Sukuna is still up there, number 12. Again, though, he does have that worse AoE DPS, but his AoE is still really good, so I don't really mind as much. Trunks Rage, probably like the most hated unit of the update. He actually has some really decent DPS, but look at that, guys. His AoE sucks, but his normal DPS is pretty good. Dio Over Heaven is still up there, guys. Number 10, though. He dropped down. But you will see his AoE DPS is very good, and he has no weird passive that hurt him. And he also has summons as well. Luffy Nightmare, problem with him is he's only ground, but his DPS is insane. And once you get his passive, it's even better. Apprentice Kai Madness. This guy's also very good as well. This is Zamasu mid Evo. Still really, really good, but he has that AoE circle, so his AoE DPS is kind of bad. Ichigo is now number 7 on the list. I'm actually shocked Ichigo's this low now. Dang. But that's still pretty good damage. Fuse Zamasu. This is without his passive. Look how good that is, guys. 2.88 billion. Let's just say Fuse Zamasu is better than every godly right now. It's insane. Aizen, this is with the passive. He used to be number 1, but now he's number 5. But these new units are getting really OP. Sung Jin Woo got that buff, and now he's number 4. Nightmare Luffy is number 3 now. And look at this, guys. Both of the Zamasus are now number 1. Again, though, look at this, guys. AoE DPS is absolutely insane. So let's just say Fuse Zamasu Evo is a must-have. Once you max out his passive, he's busted OP. Look at that. Those are some insane stats. He's Fear and Electric and damage buff. Like, dude, what the heck? So let's just say Zamasu is absolutely busted OP. He is a must-have. So I can't wait to see you guys for this weekend's update. And again, guys, remember we are doing the 1 million Robux giveaway. I have plenty of Robux right now. Yes, guys. You guys can see it right here. I got lots of Robux there. I'll refresh the page so you guys know it's real. Refresh. There you go. And I got plenty of Robux, so let's go hit 1 million subscribers so I can give it away. Peace.